In the shadow of Mount Vesuvius, the ancient city of Pompeii once bustled with life, culture, and commerce. This vibrant Roman city was a thriving hub of activity until a catastrophic volcanic eruption in 79 CE buried it under layers of ash and pumice, freezing a moment in time and preserving a vivid snapshot of daily life in the ancient world. Today, Pompeii is not just an archaeological site, it is a window into the past, offering unparalleled insights into the lives of its inhabitants, their customs, architecture, and the social dynamics of a typical Roman city. In this video, we will take you on an immersive journey through the streets of ancient Pompeii, exploring the daily lives of its citizens, their homes, entertainment, and the bustling economy that once made Pompeii a prosperous city. We will delve into the remarkable archaeological discoveries that have revealed the intricacies of Pompeii's society and examine how this tragic event has contributed to our understanding of the Roman Empire. Join us as we uncover the secrets of Pompeii, a city frozen in time. The layout and architecture of Pompeii, founded around the 7th or 6th century BCE, was a typical Roman city in its layout and architecture, reflecting the influence of Roman urban planning and design. The city was organized in a grid pattern with streets intersecting at right angles, creating a series of rectangular blocks known as insulae. This well-planned layout facilitated the organization of public spaces, residential areas, commercial centers, and entertainment venues. The city streets were paved with large stones, and a sophisticated system of drainage channels and stepping stones ensured that residents could navigate the city even during heavy rains. Pompeii was divided into several districts, each with its own unique character and function. The Forum, located at the heart of the city, was the political, religious, and commercial center of Pompeii, surrounded by important public buildings, temples, and markets. Homes and domestic life. The homes of Pompeii's residents varied in size and opulence, reflecting the social and economic status of their owners. From the modest dwellings of the working class to the grand villas of the wealthy elite, the architecture and interior design of these homes provide a fascinating glimpse into the daily lives of Pompeii's citizens. 1. The domus, residences of the wealthy. The most affluent citizens of Pompeii lived in domus, large and luxurious houses that featured elaborate architectural designs and lavish decorations. These homes were typically centered around an atrium, an open courtyard that served as the focal point of the house. The atrium was often decorated with intricate mosaics and frescoes, showcasing the wealth and artistic taste of the homeowner. Beyond the atrium, the domus would include several other rooms, such as the triclinium dining room, cubiculum, bedrooms, and tablinum office or study. The peristyle, a garden surrounded by a colonnaded walkway, was another common feature in these homes, providing a peaceful retreat for the family. Wealthy homeowners often adorned their peristyles with statues, fountains, and exotic plants, creating a private oasis within the bustling city. 2. The insulae, homes of the middle and lower classes, while the elite lived in spacious domus. The middle and lower classes resided in more modest dwellings known as insulae. These apartment-style buildings were typically multi-story and housed several families, with shops or workshops often occupying the ground floor. The living quarters in insulae were smaller and less ornate than those in domus, but they were functional and designed to accommodate the needs of urban living. Despite the differences in size and luxury, the homes of Pompeii's residents shared certain common features, such as the use of decorative frescoes and mosaics to brighten the interior spaces. Even the simplest homes often featured painted walls depicting scenes of nature, mythology, or daily life, reflecting the importance of art and aesthetics in Roman culture. Daily life in Pompeii. Pompeii was a vibrant and dynamic city, where daily life was shaped by a combination of work, leisure, and social interaction. The city's inhabitants engaged in a wide range of activities, from business transactions and religious rituals to dining and entertainment. 1. The marketplace and economy. The economy of Pompeii was diverse and thriving, with commerce playing a central role in the daily lives of its citizens. The city's marketplace, located in the Forum, was a bustling hub of trade and commerce, where merchants and artisans sold their goods to locals and visitors alike. The market offered a wide variety of products, including food, clothing, pottery, jewelry, and household items, catering to the needs and desires of the city's diverse population. Pompeii's proximity to the Bay of Naples made it an important center for trade and commerce, with goods arriving from across the Mediterranean. The city's economy was also supported by agriculture, with vineyards, olive groves, and farms surrounding the urban center. The production of wine, olive oil, and other agricultural products was a significant source of wealth for the city, and many of Pompeii's residents were involved in farming or related industries. To food and dining. Dining was an important aspect of daily life in Pompeii, with meals serving not just as a means of sustenance, but also as a social activity. The diet of Pompeii's residents was varied and influenced by the city's agricultural abundance and access to imported goods. The typical Roman diet included bread, olives, cheese, fruits, vegetables, fish, and meat, with wine being a staple beverage. Wealthier citizens would dine in the triclinium, reclining on couches as they enjoyed elaborate meals served by slaves. These meals often consisted of multiple courses, featuring a wide variety of dishes prepared with spices and ingredients from across the Roman Empire. Dining was a social event, with guests engaging in conversation, entertainment, and sometimes even philosophical discussions. For the less affluent, dining was a more modest affair, often taking place in the kitchen or a small dining area within the home. Many residents of Pompeii also relied on thermopolia, small street-side establishments that sold hot food and drinks. These ancient equivalents of fast food outlets were popular among workers and travelers who needed a quick and affordable meal. 3. Social life and entertainment. Pompeii was a city of social interaction, where public spaces played a central role in the lives of its inhabitants. The Forum was the heart of public life, where citizens gathered to conduct business, attend religious ceremonies, and engage in political discussions. Temples dedicated to various gods and goddesses, such as Jupiter, Apollo, and Venus, dotted the city, serving as important centers of worship and community. Entertainment was also a significant part of life in Pompeii, with the city offering a variety of venues for leisure and amusement. The amphitheater, located on the outskirts of the city, was a popular destination for residents who flocked to see gladiatorial games and other spectacles. This large arena, capable of seating up to 20,000 spectators, was one of the earliest known amphitheaters in the Roman world, and served as a model for later structures, such as the Colosseum in Rome. In addition to the amphitheater, Pompeii boasted a theater, where plays, musical performances, and other cultural events were held. The theater, with its semicircular seating arrangement and excellent acoustics, provided an intimate setting for audiences to enjoy performances ranging from tragedies and comedies to musical recitals. The city also had numerous palaestrae, or gymnasiums, where citizens could engage in physical exercise and sports. These facilities were often equipped with swimming pools and open spaces for activities, such as wrestling, running, and discus throwing. The baths, another key feature of Roman cities, were not only places for bathing and relaxation, but also important social hubs, where people could meet, converse, and conduct business. Religion and spiritual life. Religion played a central role in the lives of Pompeii's citizens, shaping their daily routines, social interactions, and even the design of their homes. The people of Pompeii practiced a polytheistic religion, worshiping a pantheon of gods and goddesses who were believed to influence every aspect of life, from agriculture and commerce to health and family. 1. Temples and public worship. Pompeii was home to numerous temples dedicated to various deities, each serving as a focal point for public worship and religious ceremonies. The Temple of Jupiter, located in the Forum, was the most prominent religious building in the city and was dedicated to the king of the gods. The temple's elevated position and grand architecture reflected its importance in the religious life of Pompeii. Other significant temples in Pompeii included the Temple of Apollo, one of the oldest religious sites in the city, and the Temple of Venus, dedicated to the goddess of love and beauty. These temples were not only places of worship, but also centers of social and political life, where citizens gathered for festivals, sacrifices, and other communal activities. Religious festivals were an integral part of life in Pompeii, with the city's calendar marked by numerous celebrations honoring the gods. These festivals often involve processions, feasting, and sacrifices, creating a sense of community and reinforcing the social and religious order. 2. Household worship and the lairs. In addition to public worship, religion in Pompeii was also practiced within the home. Most households had a lairarium, a small shrine dedicated to the household gods, known as the lairs. These deities were believed to protect the home and family, and daily offerings of food, wine, or incense were made to ensure their favor. The lairarium was often located in a prominent place within the home, such as the atrium or peristyle, and was adorned with statues, paintings, and other symbols of devotion. The presence of the lairarium and the regular practice of household worship highlight the deeply personal and pervasive nature of religion in Pompeii, where the divine was seen as an integral part of everyday life. The destruction of Pompeii on August 24, 79 CE. Life in Pompeii was abruptly and violently interrupted by the catastrophic eruption of Mount Vesuvius. The eruption, one of the deadliest in recorded history, unleashed a deadly combination of ash, pumice, and toxic gases that buried the city and its inhabitants in a matter of hours. 1. The eruption. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius began in the early afternoon, with a massive plume of ash and pumice rising high into the sky. The residents of Pompeii, many of whom were likely unaware of the full danger posed by the volcano, initially had time to flee. However, as the eruption continued, the situation rapidly deteriorated. By the evening, a series of pyroclastic flows, fast-moving currents of hot gas and volcanic matter swept down the slopes of Vesuvius, engulfing the city and trapping those who had not yet escaped. These flows, reaching temperatures of up to 1,000 degrees Celsius, were lethal, killing thousands of people almost instantly, and burying the city under several meters of volcanic debris. 2. The preservation of Pompeii. While the destruction of Pompeii was a tragedy, the very forces that annihilated the city also preserved it. The thick layer of ash and pumice created a unique environment that protected buildings, artifacts, and even organic material from decay. This extraordinary preservation has allowed archaeologists to uncover a wealth of information about life in Pompeii, providing an unparalleled glimpse into the ancient world. 3. Rediscovery and excavation. The buried city of Pompeii remained lost to history for more than 1,500 years, until its accidental rediscovery in 1748. Since then, extensive excavations have revealed much of the city, unearthing homes, public buildings, streets, and countless artifacts that offer a detailed picture of Roman life. The excavations have uncovered everything from grand villas to humble shops, providing insights into the lives of Pompeii's diverse population. Frescoes, mosaics, pottery, and tools have all been meticulously studied, offering clues about the social, economic, and cultural aspects of the city. Perhaps most poignantly, the plaster casts of victims, created by pouring plaster into the voids left by decomposed bodies, capture the final moments of those who perished, humanizing the ancient tragedy. The legacy of Pompeii. Today, Pompeii is one of the most visited archaeological sites in the world, attracting millions of tourists each year who come to walk its ancient streets and explore its ruins. The city's tragic end has become a symbol of the impermanence of life and the destructive power of nature, while its preservation offers a unique opportunity to study and understand the past. Conclusion: the story of Pompeii is one of both life and death, of a vibrant city suddenly silenced by a natural disaster yet preserved for eternity. The daily life of Pompeii's citizens, frozen in time by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, provides a window into the ancient world, allowing us to explore the intricacies of Roman society, culture, and urban life. Through the ruins of Pompeii, we can connect with the past in a way that few other sites allow, gaining insights into the lives of ordinary people and the world they inhabited. Pompeii's legacy is a testament to the resilience of history and the enduring power of archaeological discovery. If you enjoyed this exploration of ancient Pompeii and its fascinating history, be sure to subscribe to the World History Flow channel for more in-depth journeys into the past. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below about which ancient civilization or historical site you'd like us to explore next. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to taking you on our next adventure through history.